After going all winter without getting at least an inch of snowfall at one time, the Fargo-Moorhead area might be in line for its first significant snowfall of the year. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us on this Monday afternoon. I'm Kyle Bosch. We're going to take it right over to meteorologist Robert Hahn for our first look at our weather and find out exactly what's going on with this snowfall and when it's supposed to start. Robert?
Yeah, well, right now, Kyle, we're in the calm before the storm. We've got some cloudy skies. We've seen a few flurries here and there, and we've also got some fog and a little bit of very light freezing drizzle falling over portions of the area. The advisories as they stand so far in that darker purple color winter weather advisory, that goes into effect tonight at 9, goes through 6 p.m. tomorrow for freezing rain, changes to snow. Could see 1/10 of an inch of ice and then 1 to 3 inches of snow, primarily down from the Jamestown area down towards Ellendale. Further west, if you've got travel plans, it looks like more of an ice situation there. Could see 1/10 of an inch of snow in the pink there. Freezing rain advisory, that goes in effect through noon. Right now, again, just a few flurries out there. No big deal in terms of precipitation. That moves in later on tonight. Current temperatures, they're cold. Temperatures in the teens and some 20s out there. Winds light and variable, but enough to create some cold wind chills, as cold as -1 in Grand Forks, 6 here in Fargo, also 6 over in Jamestown. I mentioned the fog and some light freezing drizzle. You've got some reduced visibilities in some locations because of that fog. Where it's thickest, and we've certainly got cold temperatures out there, you could be seeing just a touch of some freezing drizzle. How much snow are we anticipating? Well, we'll show you in just a few minutes, and that does include, Fargo. Looks like we're in line to finally get a snowfall of more than an inch.
Still not talking about like 2 feet of snow like some of the East Coast is getting.
No, nothing like that.
All right, Robert, thank you very much. The final autopsy report on murdered NDSU student Tom Bierson is back from the Ramsey County Medical Examiner's office, and this afternoon, police will hold a news conference to talk about those results and where the case is now. Valley News Team's Krista Boehm looks back at how we got here.
It's been nearly 5 months of struggle for family and friends of 18-year-old Tom Bierson, with no answers to who killed him and why. People last saw Bierson walk away alone at 3:30 in the morning, just 6 blocks from the NDSU campus. A search began in the neighborhood where he was last seen, to along the Red River. It wasn't until 3 days later, when the search expanded into Moorhead, that his body was found at Larry's RV Sales near Menards and Sam's Club, 6 miles away. A tragedy that struck family, friends, and students on campus.
You can just tell people are walking with their heads down. People are just more quiet and everything. He's just kind of recognized the fact that one of our fellow bison is gone.
2 days later, preliminary autopsy results ruled Bierson's death homicidal violence, and the hunt for his killer began. Police are still looking for 2 key items: a silver-colored iPhone 5 and a white Nike Air Jordan left tennis shoe, size 9.5.
The reason why we immediately identified those 2 items is because we expected to find them.
The community may have said their goodbyes to Bierson, but the struggle to heal remains, as everyone waits for more pieces to fall into place.
It's a lot easier if you picture that, where he is now is better and, no one's going to hurt him there.
Conference with more information on the final autopsy report is set for 2:30 this afternoon. We'll be streaming it live at our website, valleynewslive.com, and of course have much more coming up tonight on Valley News Live at 5, 5:30, and 6. A 4-year-old girl and a 24-year-old man are dead after separate house fires in the Twin Cities this weekend. The girl died after firefighters pulled her from a burning building in St. Paul last night. Officials say her father was able to get his wife, mother, and 4 other children out of the house, but was overcome by smoke when he went back in for his young daughter. The other fire happened early yesterday morning in South Minneapolis. A 24-year-old man was killed there. The cause of both fires is still under investigation. After almost 30 years of charging to cross the Red River, the 12th Avenue North toll bridge is now just a bridge. Crews removed the toll booth this morning. The charge to cross the bridge ended Friday after the cities of Fargo and Moorhead took ownership. The toll had been in place since the bridge opened in 1986. Now, drivers we talked to this weekend say they are excited about the change. A West Fargo woman has been sentenced to 3 years in prison for the death of her infant son. Rayanne Peterson, has pleaded guilty to negligent homicide and ingesting a controlled substance. That happened back in November. A judge today handed down the sentence at the Cass County Courthouse in Fargo. Police say Peterson snorted hydrocodone before breastfeeding her newborn, then fell asleep, likely suffocating the boy. She'll have to serve at least 180 days of her sentence before the possibility of parole. A teenager is facing DUI charges after police say he crashed into a North Fargo house. Richard Tuller was driving on 2nd Street North when police say he lost control of his car, knocked over 2 light poles, and hit a house on 6th Avenue. The car ripped the porch from the home. The home's owner says this is the 4th time someone has crashed into the house since he's lived there. Damage is estimated at $15,000, but no one was hurt. One of the most popular Mexican fast food restaurant chains in America has officially landed in Fargo. Chipotle opened its doors at 11 this morning to huge lines just in time for the lunch rush. This is old video of when Chipotle was still under construction. It's based out of Denver, Colorado, and has about 1,600 locations around the country, with plans to open 200 more this year, including the Fargo location. It's on 45th Street South, right across the street from Shields, and is the first Chipotle in the state of North Dakota.